My name is Julia Scoles. I'm a professional beach volleyball player for Team USA, and I compete on the FIVB Tour and the AVP Tour. The FIVB season is pretty much year-round. We're in an off-season right now, but tournaments start up in March and end, I believe, in November. This year, I'm beginning a new partnership with Lexi Denneberg. She's a young gun out of UCLA and also one of my best friends, so it's been really special to start laying the foundation for our team because faith is the #1 driver for her in her life as well. And I just believe that we have a lot of potential as a pairing, and we are thinking about LA 4 years out. Each day at practice, we know that we have this big, audacious goal, and we believe that we can get there. Her joy and love for the game rubs off on me, and I have a greater love and joy for the game because of her. We jokingly at practice are like, we can't wait for tomorrow. Like, we can't wait to go to bed and wake up for tomorrow's practice. It truly has been such a sweet time of just love for the game and like a desire to just get better and master our craft. I started a new morning routine and I can go in very detail. It's been electric. Like each morning I'm like skipping to practice. I'm like, I love my morning routine. We typically practice around 8:30 or 9. I wake up at 6 or 6:30 depending. I usually start with an activation workout. So I'll do a bike or a mini trampoline jump session just to get my whole body energized and ready to go and prepared for the day. So that's usually like 7 to 10 minutes. And then I make a huge breakfast with like 40 grams minimum of protein. Like you have to get your gains, you know, you need to focus on that protein intake. And then I'll make a nice coffee. I'll sit on the couch and I get my journal out and I write 3 things that I'm grateful for. I do some affirmations and then I write out my prayers as well. And then on my walk to the beach, I'll listen to the Bible on audio and get to practice and just feel ready to go. What also makes this journey so special is that my husband is also on Team USA representing Team Handball. He works in the Space Force, but they're very supportive of his dreams and passions to compete for our country and represent Team USA at the Olympics, hopefully in LA 2028. And it's really special to be able to share in that with my life partner and my best friend. When I was in high school, I had one goal, which was to go to college and to win a national championship. Our Carolina team was climbing the ranks and we were really competitive. And my freshman year, we lost in the round of 16 and we just were hoping to get better and better each year. And that's when I had my concussions and was out from the sport, and God really changed my perspective and my relationship and how I viewed the game. My one desire of winning a national championship, even though that was still a goal, was a wildly different experience. Because yes, I won 2 national championships with USC, but I could care less about the outcome because it was all about the journey and the relationships that I built and just the group of girls that we had there and truly falling in love with the process and leading to an awesome outcome. But it was a reminder from God that like these feats and these achievements will fall flat if you're going for them in and of themselves. But if there's a deeper rooted meaning and a purpose and a drive behind that, that you can achieve your goal or you cannot achieve your goal, but you can still have the same level of fulfillment. After college, playing professional beach volleyball felt like a far out dream. And my first partnership was super special. And I had a veteran kind of believe in me and see that potential. And my goal for that first year was just to make all of the main draws on the AVP domestic tour. And we ended up being in every main draw and finishing top 3 in a lot of tournaments. And we ended up winning one of the Gold Series tournaments that year. And that's when I was like, wow, this actually could be a career. I could pursue this at a high level. I could potentially be in a position to represent USA in the Olympics one day. And so something that always felt like a far out dream truly became a reality. Also, my first year, I was in a position to pursue Paris 2024, which was an awesome opportunity. And we played in 12 international events within a year. So from America, only 2 teams qualify for the Paris Olympic Games. We were that 3rd team, so we were named alternates. It felt like a huge accomplishment, but also felt like a heartbreak too, because we were just shy of our goal. So now the beginning of a new quad going into LA 2028, even though it's pretty far out, it feels like it's front of mind. One of my biggest drivers and motivators for pursuing this sport at the highest level is to influence and impact young girls for the better. I have 3 mentees in high school right now, and they have become such a huge part of my life and such dear friends as well. We meet up for coffee, we meet up for Bible studies. I go to one of their houses every week for Taco Tuesday. I didn't have that kind of mentor role that I looked up to, and I knew that like that could have been such a game changer at that age. I know in mentorship roles you think one person's farther along and they're in the position you want to be, but I genuinely feel like I learned just as much from them as they're learning from me. And it is a beautiful friendship, and I love these girls so much, and that drives me to want to pursue these goals at a higher level, because it's not only for myself, but it is for the young girls that are watching and the young girls that are dreaming for the future. I would genuinely say that I'm living out my dream, living in Hermosa Beach, getting to train at such a high level. Hermosa Beach is known to be sort of a mecca for professional beach volleyball players. So having the LA Olympics in our backyard is such a driving and motivating factor, because we have so much passion and heart for where we're from, and to represent this area well and to represent our country well in our backyard. I can't imagine a better feeling.